Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to make this video based off of my injury, and if you have an injury, what to do, how to prevent it, and just what I personally did and what I personally went through to kind of overcome those pillars of an injury. So I'm gonna get straight on into the video. So you've just experienced an injury, lower back, shoulder, whatever it is. Please do not train. I know you're a gym rat and I know you have to go 75 hard, or you have to be super persistent and consistent. Please don't push it. Don't push it. You injured yourself, you're done. It depends on the type of injury, of course. So let's say you've injured your left shoulder on push day. You're not going to be training shoulder. No. You're not going to be training shoulders for the next little bit. Also, don't train chest. Be smart. Only train lower body and back, maybe. Actually, if your rear delt is injured, don't train back. Be smart, because you don't want to have a lifelong chronic injury. Trust me when I say this. I was injured last year, end of January 2023. I am still injured 2024 currently. I am still dealing with a recurring shoulder injury, my rhomboid injury, and my lower back injury. It has not gone away because I trained on the injury. Do not, I repeat, do not train. Oh, but it only hurts a little bit, but it's only tweaking a little bit. Yeah, and if you have improper form, you can cause so much pain and damage to your tissue and to your muscle that you cannot maybe make regenerative tissue, and it won't heal as fast because you're not sleeping or something. So the first step is rest. Just, bro, you injured your lower back, you injured your shoulder, I don't care, rest it out. If you can train another body part, still train that or still do cardio. The first person I went to when I did injure myself told me to be bedridden for like over a month, and that drove me off the charts, because I'm a gym rat. I cannot not go to the gym. No walking, no yoga, no anything. Like, she said nothing. She said do nothing. I disagree. You need blood flow into your body. How else are you going to regenerate? How else are you going to heal? I used so many different resources when I was figuring out how to heal myself, because the doctors and the professionals weren't giving me good advice, because I was using their advice, I was doing their rehab, and nothing was happening. So I need y'all to rest. But when I say rest, I want you to still be active and getting your blood flow. Whether it's using like these kinds of bands. Oh, hold on. These kinds of bands. Like progressively, instead of progressively overload, progressively deload yourself, to maybe even the point where you're using no weight completely, and rebuild your strength. So if you just feel, oh, okay, the shoulder's back, it's been 2 weeks, you haven't been training shoulder, or you deloaded, instead of doing your 100 pounds, a lateral, what are they called? Lateral flies? No. Shoulder flies? No. Lateral raises. Instead of doing your 100-pound lateral raises, you're gonna do 50. Deload. If that 50 still hurts, do 25. If that 25 still hurts, do 10. Deload, but still get blood flow into your body. Whether that's lowering the resistance, lowering the weight, lowering the sets. If you're like, I can no longer do 4 sets, it's okay. Do 2 sets. Do whatever your body can handle. Do not, I repeat, do not push yourself and train heavy on that injury. You are going to injure it even more. You're not going to be able to recover. I am currently dealing with this situation because of my past mistakes. Do not repeat my mistake. Do not. Be a good gym rat. Just listen, okay? Okay, so after we've gotten our rest, after we've either rested that muscle group completely and not trained it, or maybe we deloaded or did no resistance or no weight, we can now, if it's still injured, you're gonna need a support system. So you're gonna need, at this time, like, you're gonna be going feral. no, I can't lift heavy. Oh no, like you're a gym rat. You need to lift heavy. You know, that's one of our reasons for being a gym rat. We lift heavy. We feel good about lifting heavy. Imagine getting that taken away from you. I know exactly how you feel. So you're going to need a good support system. I don't care who it is. Go online, go to Discord, maybe make an injury group chat, go to Instagram, message Ronnie Coleman, be like, hey bro, we both have injuries, cool, text me. I don't know. I don't know, you could be delusional all you want, but make sure you have like a good support system. Make sure you have like good people around you who are still going to be supportive, especially your fitness friends. They should not be like, oh, you're crippled, you can't do anything, you can't lift with us anymore. No, like if you're lifting your Pilates weights or your baby's weights or no weight, they should still take you to the gym and like hype you up because you could have been paralyzed or worse, you know? So you have to like just kind of go with the flow and have a good support system because you're going to be needing that at the time. At a time like that, you're going to be needing a good support. I was journaling, praying constantly in my life. When I first got injured, I only had like 2 friends because my other friends, they literally kind of like left me because I was injured, if that makes sense. They were just like, she's not a gym rat, she's not competent to walk anymore. There were times where, because my injury was so bad in the beginning, I could not walk. But like the friends that I had, the friends that I have still have to this day, they would literally like drive me everywhere. Like I was a little disabled person, and like they would drive me, they would make sure I'm always seated, like not walking far distance. Like if I did want to go to the gym, they would drive me to the gym instead of me driving myself, you know? Like you would get like really good treatment. And you need friends like this at a time like that. I'm not saying like trash your other friends who are like not, they're not really helping you in any sense with your injury, because it's hard for them too, because they're like, how do I deal with this person? This person is crippled, this person can't move. Like I couldn't walk, I want to say more than 10 steps, but like I had friends who would drive me, 2 friends to like drive me places, just to like experience life, because you're gonna be bedridden a lot, especially if it's a lower back or like a leg injury. You're gonna be bedridden a lot, and know that that's perfectly okay, but also know you need such a good support system at this time. You're gonna figure out who to keep in your life and who to kick out. So I'm forever grateful for the people who treated me like a human when I could not walk, when I could not when I could not walk, when I could not do anything other than like sit down and lay down. So yeah, you need good people during your injury. I'm sorry, like if people are like, oh, you're a crippled gym rat, or like they're like, you're never gonna gym again, you're literally, no, you don't need that in your life. That's just the negative talk. I don't know, like a lot of jealousy and a lot of insecurity was shown when I got my injury. And I saw it face to face, like I saw it. So I was able to kind of disfigure what was going on and kind of understand like, okay, these are not the people who I want to even be friends with, because what if I re-injure my shoulder, which I have multiple times since then. I've re-injured my shoulder. My lower back injury is chronic. I've re-injured my rhomboids. My rhomboid, it like, if you can tell, my shoulder, they're what is it called? Disfigured? No, they're lopsided because my left shoulder is injured. And my rhomboid is injured, so it doesn't pull it back properly. And I couldn't strengthen it because I couldn't progressive overload because I keep re-injuring my left shoulder. But besides the point, you are going to need the best support system, your family, your friends, God, whoever, like your journal, your therapist. I don't care. You're gonna need a good support system, and watch good shows while you're at it, because like your mindset is going to be everything when you're just starting off your injury, and especially if you're like bedridden and you can't walk, like you broke your leg or you broke your lower back, got a disc bulge or something. All right, so next step is rehabilitation. So rehabilitation, all this ice and rest, elevate, no, we don't need this. You are going to go into physio or chiro. And I know it's expensive, and massage therapy. I know it is super expensive and a lot of people cannot afford it, but I was able to afford it because my school covered like my university covered like a certain amount for sports and like injury and like that kind of stuff. So if your university or college has those kind of funds, or some jobs offer, look into your benefits package. Some jobs offer like massage therapy, physiotherapy, and chiropractic service. Like they offer these things and you can get them at least once a month, or like once twice a month was fine because like I couldn't afford more than that. I still do it to this day. Like I have to pay out of pocket now, but my part-time job sometimes covers it. Sometimes I cannot afford it. I'm going to be 100% honest. So when I cannot afford it, make sure you get the most out of your meeting. So if you do get a meeting cover, make sure you get the most. Be like, what exercise am I to do? What is wrong? Like what's going on? Get the professionals, get the best of the best. Don't get someone who's like bedridden, no working out, no, you don't know. You get make sure you get a healthcare professional that's updated. When they update their information, when they're constantly studying, you know that they're valid. So I'm pretty sure online there's this person, Squat University. He's updated a lot of his information. Just make sure you go to people who are actually trustworthy. And if you can't afford it, like I couldn't afford it, sometimes I just watch Squat University. I know, okay, my lower back is injured. That means my core is weak. I've never hit core in my life. Makes sense, okay? So I started working on core and like small scapular retractions, and like I followed him and I followed other chiropractors and physiotherapists online, and they would give free valuable information. You can even like search it up. I'm honest, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I used a lot. ChatGPT helped me more than a lot of physiotherapists. I went to over like 6 physiotherapists at the time, like, and only one helped. So ChatGPT helped me so much. I was like, hey, I have this injury on my sciatic, and my T4 and my spine, and in my what is it called, the ilium. Like they knew more than the physiotherapist, which was so interesting until I went to my last physiotherapist. He's amazing. And then my chiropractor is amazing. My massage therapist is amazing. So everybody kind of, and a naturopath, he's also amazing. I get like cupping therapy. Cupping and acupuncture help so much when you are injured. So if you can't afford that, oh my God, so great. If you can get covered by your school or by your job, please go into that. But yeah, you're going to have to do weirdo exercises, and at the gym I still do it to this day. My lower back is still unfortunately injured. It's never going to go back to the same as it once was, and so many professionals said I'm not going to be able to lift as heavy as I once did. And I've come to terms with that, but at the same time, like, I believe maybe at one point, maybe in 2 or 3 years, I could get back to as strong as I used to be. I just have that like faith in me. And if it doesn't happen, gonna be totally fine. Maybe I'll get some stem cell. Oh, by the way, this is really good. This is some raspberry mist. The strawberry one is much better. I don't drink soda, so this is like flavored water, but it's like nice. It's not like bubbly. You know, it goes down smooth. But what was I? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna get some stem cell recovery, because at this point I need to get it fixed. I just don't know how. But yeah, I continue to do those weirdo old granny exercises that you see older people do in the gym, but they are so helpful, and they've made my fitness journey a little better than it was. Whereas like I was not able to do squats at all. Now I can do like a little bit of sumo squat with like a 10-pound dumbbell. I could not squat at all. Even like 4 or 5 months ago, I could not squat at all. My lower back would tweak and it would hurt for like days. Now I can squat very, very lightweight, high rep, but you know what? I can do it. So understand that if your injury is you kind of pushed it back and it's in a severe state of pain, you might not be able to do the stuff that you once did. And you have to kind of be okay with that and kind of accept that. And like, I know the gym rat mentality, like for months I couldn't accept that. So I kept re-injuring myself because I was like, no, I don't care. I don't care what the doctors say. I don't care what the healthcare professionals say. I want to do what I want to do. No, take it easy, rest. Because it's better to rest and heal and do 10-pound squats than to break your back and be paralyzed and never lift again. Or lift like once a year. Like, is that better? Once a year? No. It's better to like, yeah, I can embarrass myself. Like, I get so many bad looks from people and comments, negative comments, that I don't lift heavy and I don't go as hard as I can. I go hard for my body. I push my body to its limits. I am injured. I cannot push it as much as I want to and as much as I'd love to. I want to be the gym girl, but I cannot be at the moment. So for the moment, I just use what I got, and I'm perfectly okay with that for now. All right, so I talked about the rehabilitation. You can use YouTube and ChatGPT. They're amazing. TikTok is also amazing, and Instagram is also amazing if you can find physiotherapists. Honestly, just use their videos. If the physiotherapist talks about cars, circular articular rotations, pails and rails, cat and camel, just watch them. They're valid because all of those have helped me tremendously throughout my injury. All right, so now comes to the saying. You're probably not gonna like anything I'm gonna be saying in this video, but now we have to recreate a program where we're not gonna get injured. So ChatGPT can help you do this, or you can get this done by your physiotherapist or any healthcare professional. I recommend ChatGPT. I said, hey ChatGPT, I can't do squats, deadlifts, I have a lower back injury and a shoulder injury at the moment. What exercises can I do? And they will create a whole program for you. So beautiful. Thank you, ChatGPT. Once you have your program, stick to it. If it's still like hurting you at some point, alter it. Literally just ChatGPT, hey, on Monday you told me to do scapular rotations or scapular retractions and those re-injured my shoulder. Can we do an exercise in replace of it? Like, be specific with ChatGPT. They will help you better than the Canadian healthcare. I'm being 100% honest with you. ChatGPT is my doctor now. Not actually. I still go to the doctor, but they know a lot and they're good. They're very, very good. My last point is living with your injury and modifying your daily routine. That could be, so to live with your injury, if it's still there, like months later or years later, like me, you're going to have to find a routine. So my routine is, again, like doing those weird exercises at the gym, is modifying my program, not lifting heavy anymore. You're going to have to alter your lifestyle to fit in with your injury. Like, for example, I cannot do high incline walks anymore. And that's that. So this is gonna be the end of the video. If you guys have any questions about rehab, lower back injuries, shoulder injuries, please let me know in the comments below. And I hope this video really helped you and have a very speedy recovery. Don't push yourself. Do not weight train, okay? Don't weight train heavy when you get injured, please. All right, bye. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.